Hey, how you doing? I'm Michael Shea, and here's my website. My website is Podcast with Mike. You see, this is a homepage to welcome everybody. So now let's go next to my bio page. This is about me. I'm at LSU. I'm a senior. This is my last semester. I've worked at I've worked in the sports industry. I've worked at Final Four. See here. And also done some of my volunteering and just what I do for free time. This is a whole picture of me. Now next, this is my personal choice page. This is about some resources that's good for podcasting. This was a TED Talk I thought was very interesting. This Audacity, this is what I use for my own podcast to edit and then upload it. And then the Anchor, that is where I upload the episodes to. And I can see all the analytics of how many people listen to it, how many views, and then a lot of other data, which is very good for me that I like to use sometimes going into a podcast. So then next is resources. We use Wildland Wiki. So my wiki, I have a bunch of great resources students can use about how to get started, just basics. Then this is a link to my own podcast if they want to listen to mine and maybe get inspiration from it. And a lot of good resources I put there, and I'll write later. I'll show you how much wikis are, I think, a good important educational tool. So next is my technology projects. This was a example of a non-copyright slide. So I just did basically on just some podcasting, just some images and describe them well. Like a microphone and the importance logo, setting up the podcast, like having a script, which I think is very important for it. The space around it. So that was in that. Now then, for digital story, I did digital story. So I call it a family voice. Basically, I can describe how my family influenced me a lot on the way I speak and how it led me to be a podcast. Like it was my grandfather and then my father, my brothers. I had this great and unique family voice that I think is really special to me. That's what kind of inspired me to be such outgoing and have the success of that. The next part is the PLE. As PLE is the personal learning environment, and then PLN's personal learning network. And then this goes in detail about my own personal learning environment, what kind of helps influence me for both. Here's his graphics. Then here's the definition of it. Then here's the chart. Because about blogs, the definition of blogs. Then curation tools, microblogs, and then with examples of Blogger. Then with curation tool, then microblogs, Twitter. Then I have reflections on them. I'll open one right here. I'll show you one. Yeah, so I went through this blog and I described what I liked about it. I liked this guy. He had a history blog, especially this one. When he went to the 9/11 memorial, this actually made me a little emotional. But he talked about the importance of it and hearing the voicemails from Flight 93. I thought that was very important to me. Then let's look at the Twitter reflection. Yeah, I felt Richard Bryan. It was an educational Twitter, and he had a bunch of good screencasts like this, where he's a lot of helpful, useful tools that teachers can use for their classroom, and any other just educational things about navigating your laptop or doing things like this. I thought that was very useful, and I think any student who goes upon that will really benefit from it. So there's that. Then I did a presentation on mobile app. I did a Wii video. I described here on the how it's accessible, the main tools they have. It's good for classroom use. And then also they have a bunch of videos on there that helps you navigate through it, and any other educational videos on there, which is very important. I also use Wii Video for my digital story, and I had good success with that. And then also at the end, there's a little video tutorial about how to use it. Then evaluations. Yep, I picked a website and then about educational website to use, and then I give you evaluation about it, which was a pretty good one. I liked. Then I'm on the screencast right now. That'll be uploaded. Then I have a tech blog. Here's definition of the wiki. Then how they're using a classroom. More detail there. Then about copyright and fair use, what it is, and how teachers can use things the right way without copyright infringement. Then just a little bit of myself. Then that's it. That's my website. I hope anybody enjoys. I think podcasting is a great tool. I've enjoyed it so far. I've done about a year and a half. Need to get back on it. I haven't done it in a little while, but it's very enjoyable, and so many people have paid so many comments about it. I think it's a fun, easy thing to do. It is a little work, but I think you enjoy it very much once you put in the work and see success from it. And hopefully this website can help a young avid person who wants to have podcasts or maybe grow their podcast. So I hope anybody who comes across this enjoys this. And then I hope that was a useful tool for anybody that comes across this. So thank you.